the skeleton talent's kind of tempting.
I mean, it's 40 extra attacks, but that is not small. And like you said, the skeleton talent, 30 damage extra with however much they do.
Yeah.
You can really take buildings very fast.
Yeah.
If Fnatic is ahead, I don't exactly know how Boom ID can sort of keep their building standing.
Of course. And if you're just joining us, by the way, guys, do remember this is a elimination match here, the semifinals for the ESL LA Online League here, powered by Intel. Of course, these two teams have a bit of history, and the winner will go on to face Team Adroit, who is waiting for them in the grand finals. So pretty hype match between the two teams as we get underway now.
I'm a fan of how Fnatic gives their cores Orb of Venom. They have Orb of Venom on 23 Savage, and they have Orb of Venom on Ice, because they're like, yeah, you guys are immediately go hit and just trade. They're like, they don't mind playing aggressive with these big tanky cores that they have.
Plus, of course, heroes with the crit, especially, just because it makes those extra attacks, you get more DPS at the end of the day. More DPS.
And Jabs has a Ring of Basilisk, so they can spam their spells just a little bit more. Yeah, I just like the early itemization coming out. DJ also has the headdress for that regen.
FBZ's come prepped as well. He's got his own Orb of Venom ready to go.
Yeah, but 2 Orb of Venoms are more than 1.
You are right.
Some would say it's double the amount.
DJ, of course, on the Phoenix. Pretty scary this game. We'll see how good his eggs can be, as there we go. Served sunny side up this time. He's going to have that headdress. So lots of regen here in this off lane, as they're going to be prepared to trade quite a bit.
So one team has the Ice Bird and the Fire Spirit. The other team has the... Oh, I was going to be like, oh, he's not really Ice Spirit. Well, the Firebird and the Ice Spirit.
Firebird. He's got the what is I can't remember, the Disney Fantasia. It was a Prokofiev. Was it Prokofiev? I think it was Prokofiev. The Firebird suite. That's what it is. There you go. So we'll see how well they can play it. So Fire versus Ice. It's actually exactly how the Firebird suite goes. If you've ever seen Disney Fantasia, I think it's the 2000 one. So good. So good.
I'm afraid I haven't.
I'll send it to you after. It's a work of art. Truly is.
Well, it's 2 for 2 in terms of bounty runes. I like his like, I'm gonna send you this movie. You better watch it. Tell me your review. Like,
tell me your review.
That's homework.
It's not a movie. It's like a 4-minute video set to a classical piece here. So here we go. Level 1 already. Makoto getting that Flame Guard purged off. Makoto this time taking a whirl on the Ember Spirit, as it was him against the Ember last game.
Oh, this will be fun though. Like Fire and Lightning mid lane.
Yep.
Still. 23 Savage and Jabs. Last game they had 23 Savage on the Riki. This time they gave him the Wraith King, but Jabs still getting the Grimstroke, and he really played well in the laning stage. Just able to harass and give 23 Savage such a great start.
Definitely. I want to see what DJ can do up top here. They have pretty decent slows, but the problem is they have to commit for the slows. Icarus Dive is not bad early on. Orb of Venom as well, not too bad, and especially once we have the Boars. But they don't really have a stun here. Plus, of course, with the Enrage, they can always just purge them off. So, I don't know if we're going to have any many kills up top lane, as Kescute and DJ sparring early on.
Hide, low HP, has to use the salve, but he'll live.
Yep. It's 23 Savage trading a bit bottom. Things pretty calm though.
Hyde sort of using... Oh, there you go. Illusion Orb comes out again. He was sort of saving it earlier on more defensively, but now he's happy to sort of throw it out just to be aggressive.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because there's no Ring of Basilisk down here for Hyde nor FBZ. So it's going to be quite heavy on the mana usage, especially early on.
Yeah, whereas at the meantime, Wraith King, he's getting that nice Basilisk Aura regen. 1.4.
Stun into the Stroke of Fate, just to get a little bit more damage done. Look at that 2.4 mana regen. That's pretty nice on a Wraith King. That's like having a Maiden on your team, pretty much.
More than doubles his mana regen, honestly.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more. Again, just casual Wraith Fire Blast, because why not? I got the mana. Let's look mid for a little bit here, as we both have level 3. Again, I like to think this is a bit of a skill-based matchup. 1-0-2 build here on the Moon Storm Spirit, so just trying to max the damage. Makoto does a really good job of dodging both of those out, actually, so he saves the Flame Guard. Level 2 Flame Guard here.
Yeah, but he's slightly behind in terms. He has not one big deal top
Oh,
lane
look at
because
this. Yeah, he's gonna TP back to the tier 1 tower.
no stuns, like you said.
No stuns.
Is
Good.
like this is my most amazing. Oh dear, hide.
Yeah.
Actually, it's first blood.
I'm surprised they actually got that kill. I did not expect bottom lane. Again, bottom lane's always going to be the sparring lane, but surprised it went so well there. The Spear of Mars pushed him away quite far, but then it looks like they were able to secure the kill with a few auto attacks out from Hyde. You know what they say, whenever you play against a puck, you can run, but you cannot hide.
I mean, wow, well said, sir.
Yes, of course. I'm a poet. I'm a poet laureate, actually.
I'm surprised this ward is still standing because the dire ward came out earlier, so I thought I would have imagined they saw it, but must have been a good job by Jabs dodging that somehow. So it's gonna be a relatively low kill game so far. 4 minutes of us just reminiscing about movies and bad poetry.
Really love that taunt, the Wraith King taunt on 23 Savage. Just lovely music, and plus the skeletons dance too.
Oh, they do? I know it's the hero. I mean, you can see the hero, but I didn't know that the skeletons as well. Vision Ruin, stolen by Kescute, but oh, the courier.
Oh no. There we go. He'll leave an egg. Can I offer you an egg in this trying time? Says DJ. So he's gonna get a little bit of gold.
I love that we now have 5 couriers because before it's like if a courier dies, everyone pings the person. But now so you can see how bad everyone is with their courier.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
right.
Oh, how many did you feed this game? I don't know, 3. Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. That's like that's kind of like how wards are now free and the mid lane's always pinging we need wards, and it's like, brother, they're free and you're constantly ferrying out, regen. Please buy it yourself.
I don't want my courier to get tired. Yeah, sure.
5 minutes here, so we're gonna have bounties spawning soon. I'll see. No one rotate. No big rotations mid lane here. It's pretty hard for these heroes to kill each other, but
yeah. Moon looks like he's winning the mid lane. Like he's generally a little bit, which is not a bad thing. But
oh, another courier, another courier kill. This Hyde will kind of feed his here. 23 Savage quite low once again. The God's Rebuke just doing so much damage against him. What's going on over here? Oh, they're keep fighting. A 1v1, Hyde. I think he's going to be able to get it. The healing salve is going to give him a little bit more damage. The magic stick. Oh, he's going to juke it out. He didn't quite have it. And they're actually going to get 2 kills here. FBZ on just about 20 HP. He will die thanks to the Icarus dive and the rotation out from DJ. But 2 kills here. 2 solo kills in favor of Boom. And a forced rotation.
Really good play coming out. I mean, yeah, they lost 2 couriers, but it's well played for them. They're getting those 2 kills back. Losing FBZ, but it's fine. I guess the only problem is that DJ got a bit of experience. He's actually level 4. Oh,
goodness. Look at that. They're going to go top lane here. Ice, securing a kill into Kescute at the very least. So top lane's not going too bad here for Fnatic. That is the saving grace for now.
It's 31-3 to the 30-6, so it's never fun to play against the Beastmaster. It's just not fun.
There's an Invis rune on Makoto. Stravinsky, that's right, it is Stravinsky.
Almost level 7 on Moon. Makoto's still 6.5, but a good rotation could put him forward here. And 23 Savage, actually lowest in terms of last hits on all the cores. Not quite the same game as last game.
Nice vortex here, Makoto. Underneath the tower, getting a bit aggressive. Oh, yeah, he has the remnant away, but that's going to follow him. Is that an overcharge attack? It is not, so he's A-okay. But he's going to go ahead and TP back home, refill his bottle.
Yep, Moon just is... Yeah, I think that proves that, yeah, he's doing well in the mid lane so far. But the nice thing about Makoto's Ember is that you can just come back to the lane he left the remnant, just come back immediately and farm.
Yep.
Zoned out, but doesn't matter.
Does not matter too much here, as there's going to be an Icarus dive. Nicely done onto 2, just maximizing that DPS. It's a 1-2-1 build here. A lot of Phoenixes will just completely ignore the Sunray early on, because the damage, to be honest, is not all that good. It scales really well into the late game, though. But I like a value point here. I really do. So I like this this build out from DJ. I'd be curious to see what his build is at level 8, though, specifically. Mid lane though, Kescute trying to do something here. Nice Searing Chains, but that's going to be a very aggressive play out for Moon and a pretty easy kill. They were going for the D ward, but they didn't get it. I'm actually surprised Moon didn't deny the ward yet.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it's standing there. You can see it's half HP.
Well,
Maybe he's gonna bait them. You know how
Maybe.
sports can get. They're like, award. I
Award.
must go. Oh, bot lane.
Oh yeah, indeed. Wow, they commit the. Was that 2 kills? Oh, he's only level 5. Ooh. 23 Savage not having a good time here. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. 8 minutes in. Top lane, though. Again, they're going to be able to get a solo kill. Ice, ice, ice. Not a solo kill, rather. As Makoto will gank the top lane. They're at least going to get a kill in return, but the core dying there early on really does hurt. Back bot lane. Jabs against 3 heroes. And the stick charges keep him alive a bit longer, but FBZ is going to yeet a spear his way and secure the kill.
Bottom lane, boom, really playing this well.
Yep, I like this rotation from Kescute a lot.
He's just coming in here, and Puck is level 5, almost level 6. He's actually 5.5, and BZ's already almost level 7. So the timing to go on 23 Savage just before he turns level 6. And he's kind of a little bit far behind right now.
And again, I bring this up not to flame hide for last game, because, you know, I think we dwelled on it a lot last game. But this game, he is the same level and probably the same net worth he was 8 minutes into the future, as Makoto still top lane. They're going to get a return kill. Vengeance for DreamSL.
Yeah, but they bring 3 people here for Fnatic's side. Are they gonna go for this?
They're saving a skill point here on 23 Savage. There's a TP out for Makoto, as they will scout the Phoenix here, surely. But the Hawk as well will get the vision onto DreamSL, so it looks like this gank should not be successful, but maybe they can get a tier 1 out of it.
23 Savage goes for the Radiance build, which he has queued up. That's gonna be a long time before he's actually doing something useful for his team.
Yeah, that's true.
Which means that Moon as well as Ice 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 will have to carry a lot this early game for them. DJ, will he deny the ward? He sees it.
Nope. Oh, it's been pinged now. It's been pinged actually by Pink. It's been pinged by who's that? That's not Boomy. Boomy's on Adroit by Kescute.
Well, it seems like Outpost, there's not going to be a big contention for it. Both teams got Trusty Shovel, one of the best items you can get for tier 1. And as well as a mango tree. I'm really a fan of the mango tree. I wasn't as much of a fan before, but now you can plant in your base, you go in, you can bring like 6 mangoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at first everyone was using it for the vision, but I also am a fan of just leaving it in your base for free regen.
Because when you play like someone like who spams a lot of spells like a Luna support or Zeus, they just go all these mangoes, you're like, oh, there you go, I'm full mana.
Alright, so we got 150 XP for everyone here. Supports still to be level 6 are DJ as well as Kescute, but we should have level 6 here with this wave mid with DJ, so we will have the Supernova. Collapsing bot lane, though, looking for perhaps a kill here onto Jabs, as Makoto will be committing for this. He's got oh, nice stun. Oh, Makoto. He's easily going to be able to dodge that with a sleight of fist. Very well played.
Yeah, Jabs, he just didn't have the same landing stage as last time. And you can see the impact of that. There's no Ricky in the front to sort of soak some experience, go in and out. And Storm Spirit is not quite the same as
Oh, sorry, I like that fortify. FBZ threw the spear, and then Fnatic was like, nope. How about we fortify the wave instead? Oh, they're pinging Makoto. Oh, instead they're going to go elsewhere onto Kescute. Moon going to get a free kill there. Again, trying to de-ward Kescute, but maybe getting a little bit too aggressive here. Yeah, there's 3 heroes here. You need to be a little bit careful. Icarus dive here onto FBZ. They're going to drop the arena, but the Sun Ray will pierce through the walls. You cannot stop the sun. Praise the sun. And that's going to be a much-needed kill there onto FBZ. Makoto could be in a bit of danger here. He does have a Remnants. They're going to send the Phantom after him. The Phantom is going to continue chasing him.
One persistent Phantom. It's like, not wherever you go. And that's Grimstroke's girlfriend, so.
That is true.
Poor thing.
That is true.
Puck kind of close to the Blink Dagger. Once he has it, it's like you throw it, you have the arena, it becomes really hard for you to just go anywhere. Not that you really want to, I mean, but it's gonna be annoying. You have 2 ways of keeping them inside the circle. I haven't seen Jab. He's actually hasn't taken a point in his ulti. Oh, he's actually skipping the ulti. 4, 1, and 2. No ulti so far.
Same thing here with 23 Savage, actually. 1, 2, and 3. So he's still holding on to the skill point, yes, but
generally if you're about to die, you take it. Otherwise, you're like, I don't really need it. Which I find is kind of interesting, because I mean, you're still not using the skill point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, Moon is here trying to find someone. Did he find the mango tree there? Oh, he must have found it earlier because.
Yeah. Mid lane, just a bit of sparring. Who's this? That's Storm Spirit. Could potentially make a jump here onto Dreamcell. Level 3 in Rage, though, and he's got the Infest at the ready, so that's a pretty tough kill there. Oh, but Kescute's a lot of an easier kill, and that's another kill onto the courier. Kescute's courier has died 3 times this game. Normally I don't count, but I feel like I've seen every single one of them.
While lane jabs, his spider senses are tingling. Oh, there you go, free bounty rune from the shovel.
Nicely done. Best item in the game. Once again, Kescute, or Moon rather, just still looking for kills onto Kescute.
Wait, is it better than Royal Jelly though?
Yes.
So you're saying the shovel's better than Royal Jelly?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll talk about our disagreements about tier 3 neutral items eventually when it comes to it. Kescute though is going to be quicker on the heal as the rotations are coming through. Moon quite low on mana. He's got 2 sips of the bottle and a TP, so he should be fine. And Dandy on the high ground, daring anyone to walk up, is Ice Ice Ice. Makoto might take the bait here. Instead, he's going to go onto the back lines here, onto the Beastmaster. He's holding onto the Roar. I don't think he's going to be able to get it off, as the Dream Coil will be onto DJ, leashing him in place. Oh, he breaks the coil last second. The Roar will be committed there onto the Ember, as Ice 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 might likely be able to run away. DJ onto the high ground. He will die. And the Ember Spirit, actually, Makoto will get the kill there with the Searing Chains. Hyde now dominating, so a very big turnaround compared to his game 1 performance, and 2 big kills there for Boom ID.
Poor guy, you can't keep mentioning his game 1 performance. He had a bad game.
No, I'm just doing it to contrast it. I understand, but he's playing very well this game. I think he's a little bit more comfortable on the puck, to say the least.
Yeah, but they are giving. I mean, we're seeing it's 10-6 in favor of Boom ID, but Wraith King hasn't done any fighting for a while. Yeah, he has 3 deaths, but he's actually not that bad in terms of net worth. He's close to Sacred Relic. 2nd net worth on his team, just behind the Ember Spirit of Makoto. So he's fine, honestly.
Yeah, they were also they were early deaths, you know, with no kill streaks either. So that tends to be the bigger factor when you start to look at net worth differences. But so far, it's quite calm, just about even. 6-10 the kill score here, 15 minutes in, as we have the bounties now spawning, leading our CS. It's quite close here, just about neck and neck, leading Makoto from Moon, 23 Savage, Ice Ice Ice, Dreamcell, and then FBZ will be the cores in terms of their net worth. But just 1K is the biggest, 1.2K is the biggest separation from top to bottom of all cores. So it is incredibly close here. I think the most important thing will be the power spikes of heroes specifically, as that's going to be the biggest difference. DJ getting dove in here maybe a little bit. They're going to commit the coil. Oh, wow, okay. This is just to force out the ultimate, so that's quite nice at least for them.
Yeah, it's better than just dying again, honestly. It's like there hasn't been these big team fights where you can actually use your abilities. Most of the time it's like pick off here, pick off there. If you can prevent one, that's pretty good for yourself. Plus, they did use the Dream Coil, so
they did.
Dream Coil's out, as well as the egg.
I think Moon trying to force out the arena from FBZ, but it's going to be a little bit more patient from that.
Bottom lane, 23 Savage.
Oh, yeah, he could be in some trouble. Makoto running in. He's got the Remnant down. There are TPs available here on the whole of Fnatic if they want to actually TP, but the closest place they can go to instead is going to be the Outpost. Now, it's 23 Savage still holding on to the skill point. Nice jukes, breaking the ankles, and they actually do not have vision of him, so he's going to be able to TP out and away, and that is a... There we go. So what if he swaggers, and he is out and away. Nicely done.
He earned that one. You know, he definitely earned that one.
Yep.
And he has the relic. 16 minutes in, not the best time, obviously, but he does have it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I mean, Fnatic, they know they're not as ahead as they'd like to be.
Look at this top lane. Dreamcell's a little bit too fast on the enrage though. As there are teammates close by, they do not have the supernova. Dreamcell, he wants the additional gold there from the Necro book.
Oh, jabs.
Oh yeah, jabs will get gone on here. Arena committed in addition to the Dream Coil.
2 ultis to kill a support. Alright. You know, again, like Boom ID, they're just getting these pickoffs and then moving on with their lives. But a Fnatic's draft still seems a bit better, and being only 2K ahead, and they are 2K ahead from Fnatic's side. So I don't know if Boom ID is doing it. Sorry, Boom Esports is doing enough to sort of get ahead in the game. They only got 1 tower so far.
That is true. Same with Fnatic have 2 at the very least, but they have got the better push here. So I don't think they should be super concerned about that.
Exactly. Like once Fnatic wins a fight with the maxed out inner beast with a couple of skeletons from Wraith King, that's 2 towers easily. And they have the better late game in general. You know, I'd rather have farmed Wraith King over the farmed lifesteal. Even though both heroes are fantastic, but
Yep.
Wraith King just brings it.
Yeah, speaking of Wraith King, he's got the relic now, so he is closing into the Radiance.
He just does a bit more in these fights. Killing him twice is also pretty annoying. Whereas you have Roar to deal with the life stealer. It's like, oh, he rages, alright, roar him. Once he's done 5 seconds, we can kill him. So Ember Spirit versus Storm. Storm Spirit once he reaches 25, which is a long way off, don't get me wrong. But when he reaches 25, you can't push against him.
No.
So then you're just kind of almost waiting to lose in that situation. Whereas Ember Spirit can deal with him a bit more than the Storm. Oh, walks right into the invis for Jabs.
Yeah. He's going to be okay, though. They're not really committing. They don't really want to commit too much. They know that there is a 23 Savage just in the vicinity. They have scouted him now that he's taken the outpost, though, so I know that Radiance should be coming soon, and it'll be coming within the minute, too.
Lifestealer, what's he going to go for? He's going to go for the Heaven's Halberd. Alright. I mean, if you have Radiance on Wraith King, though, your damage to a lot of it's coming just from the Radiance burn itself. So Heaven's Halberd is not the biggest deal. The other two heroes are Beastmaster with all his summons, so Heaven's Halberd is whatever against him. Storm Spirit, who, yeah, he wants to hit you occasionally, but I'm not sure how I feel about this Heaven's Halberd, honestly.
There we go. Makoto going to get silenced up by the Phantom as we're going to be contesting for this bottom outpost. Looks like we might have a little bit of a fight breaking out. 23 Savage supported by 3 of his teammates down here, though, so they don't really want to be fighting this. Boomidi with a very nice ward. They're going to scout the ward placed by Jabs on top of that, as Ice trying to snipe the outpost will trigger a few TPs there, so he's done his job, so it should be 1 outpost apiece.
Radiance finally finished. We have on the Mars. The Mars is going for all the aura items you can ask for, Lads as well as the pipe.
Oh, Jabs here could be in a bit of trouble. They're actually going to land the Phantom's Embrace here. The Skeletons making pretty quick work of him, but he does have the Remnant out. And that should have been the Radiant scouted here, as it's now completed at the 20-minute mark. Dreamcell just casually saying hello as pings onto the supports. There's going to be a 2-man Dream Coil hide with the Blink Dagger reveal here. FBZ, he's got the arena. There's going to be the pin onto the Storm Spirit. The heals coming out from DJ, though. Can they get the nuke onto him? He's holding on to the Supernova. You cannot fly out of the arena. Roar is going to be onto Hyde. 23 Savage to getting good damage in here. This egg will be targeted. Last second, it will not go off. There's going to be a buyback, though, onto the Phoenix. Some huge God's Rebuke onto 2 as Ice. He will die. The Spear will yeet him. 23 Savage now. He does have the reincarnation. He's got mana stick in case. He's going to get egg kill here onto FBZ. Big Sunray onto 2 as Kezhu finally will go down. 23 Savage smiting him with the sword. Makoto, though, with the triple kill. And now it's only 23 Savage still alive, left alone to try and vie against these 2 heroes. Makoto quite low, though, but it won't matter. Dreamcell getting a few procs here with the Maelstrom to secure the fight. A 5 for 3 trade, and overall a good one for Boomidi. Very nice job there targeting the Supernova.
Actually, I believe that Phoenix died twice, so it's actually 6.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Bit of a dieback. Pretty disastrous, really, for Fnatic. Boomidi playing, they just threw out all their spells. Were able to catch what they need to. I love the the curse. Oh,
what? Makoto dies to Moon Solo. Sorry, I was analyzing that as well along with you, but
yeah, I just didn't have much mana on the Ember Spirit. Yeah, they just threw all this. I love the Winter's Curse because they wanted to take out the egg, but they were also being distracted. They're like, alright, just Winter Curse the guy, and we'll focus on the egg, and they did. So really nice.
Nice communication.
I'm actually surprised by DJ trying to dive out of the arena. You know, it's kind of like a I don't know.
Yeah, no, that does not work. You can Winter Wyvern fly over the arena, but Phoenix, he gains free pathing, but he doesn't actually gain any vertical distance, right? Compared to Wyvern, who does actually get that vertical distance. But
So
this should be a road.
Firefly out of it as well.
They changed Firefly, though. Can you still do that? I think it doesn't give you flying anymore. Oh, wow. Hyde getting in there. There's going to be the roar onto FPZ. Oh, the Winter's Curse is huge, though. Onto Ice, eliminating him for the fight. Oh, the arena is perfect. Wraith King here does not have the Aegis. He does not have the reincarnation. He had 10 more seconds for that. There's a Supernova, and it will actually get off here, stunning Dreamcell as Makoto jumping again onto the back lines. Jabs looking like he's going to go down, and he's going to get at least off a very nice Stroke of Fate before he goes. Spear of Mars off the mark here for DJ. Sunray off the cliff. As Moon had to disengage, he had to pull out of that fight there, and instead will begin to split push top lane. He's holding on to that Aegis at the very least, but a very good initiation coming out from Hyde. Very well played this game.
Yeah, they have Stormspirit and Wraith King, two of the best Aegis carriers in the game, but losing that fight again. I mean, they got Roshan, you know, so at least they got something out of it. But that's two pretty bad fights for Fnatic in a row.
Yeah, definitely.
I still believe that their lineup is the better lineup and will probably could take this late game, but Boom ID giving us like a strong case. And, hey, yeah, we can just win this late game as well.
Definitely. Go Scepter now on Kescute to help him live a little bit longer, perhaps get off some key ultimates. He's had really good Winter's Curses all game. And it's going to be an Orchid being completed here for the Storm Spirit. There's going to be the jump, though. They're going to turn with the Dream Coil, maybe just trying to live a bit longer, but Hyde is going to get at least live a little bit longer, but Dream Coil committed for that. As Moon.
2 deaths in a row for Hyde. A little unfortunate. He's actually going for that Agams. He's halfway there, so if he can get a little bit more control for his team.
What a turn compared to game one. Shout out to Hyde. I mean, after, you know, it's really easy to get in your own mind, but a very strong player there. You know, he's gonna keep at it despite his previous game. You know, it always sucks. It's like when you have a bad game in ranked, and then pardon me, that's gonna have some effect in how you play for the next one, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you know, your teammates flame you. Like, I'm sorry, Seek and Strike. I did my best.
Yeah, of course. The Smoke Ink out from Boom will not find anyone here, but look at that. They're going to be forced to defend that tower. Are we going to take the Skeleton Talents? Not at least at 15 here. And I have my doubts that 23 Savage is going to take it at 20 either. It seems like he just wants to be able to throw out his spells, but
he took the Strength Talents. This one, I thought. And Reincarnation mana cost. I mean, there's no mana burn though.
That's what I was saying, right? But you know, he's got a wand. There's a lot of spell users on the enemy team, so I think there's a case to be made this game specifically for taking the talent. But I think he might play it on the safe side just in case. Oh, yep, committed onto Dreamcell here. Can he get off the Enrage? Oh, the Phantom's Embrace is perfect. Winter's Curse to try and keep him alive a bit longer. The Skeletons make very quick work of him. They do not care. Skeletons instead going to go directly for the hero. Now 23 Savage chasing on FBZ. Kescute will be able to hold them back just a little bit here as FBZ is still in some trouble. Kescute will die as Moon now dominating. He's going to be diving actually onto the back lines as Hyde is going to completely whiff there on the leash. Gets the Blink Dagger out at the very least and Hyde off and away, but they lose 2 heroes after committing 2 ultimates there for Boom. 3 actually make that.
Yeah, nice escape by Hyde, but when you are Storm and you have the Aegis, you can really just do whatever you want in this game. And then his team is like, oh yeah, just go ahead, we'll be right behind you. The way he chased Hyde forced him to sort of throw that Lucio out, but wasn't able to go away. And now this is going to be a tier 2. Will they go high ground? I imagine that the Dreamcell will be back in time. Maybe they don't want to risk that just yet.
Yep. Aegis should be expiring here within the minute, I believe. That's going to be a Halberd completed. So 2 Halberds. Let's take a look at any other big items real quick before they start spawning off. That should be level 2 Necrobook on Ice Ice Ice. Phoenix going for the Ags build here, so he is not going to finish off the Urn of Shadows. This game, I don't think it's that crucial, to be honest, compared to if you were playing against a slightly different lineup. This 23 Savage might be in a bit of trouble here. They can commit the Arena of Mars. Nice stun here onto the Ember, though. Can they hold him down long enough? He does have the Reincarnation. Not sure if the team really wants to go save him. I think they're just like, sorry, bud, you're on your own. Trying for the TP out. Will get silenced up and killed. 23 Savage farming in the jungle will get caught out and killed by the entirety of Boom.
Imagine the Aghanim is to save anyone who gets Winter Cursed.
Yeah.
You know, but I actually don't know its cast range. I'm not sure how far away you can use it from.
It's actually it's pretty generous. It's pretty generous.
Yeah, especially with a telescope, an extra 125. So yeah, I mean, let's see how many. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You should be able to dodge the impact of the Winter's Curse.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say, though, is that I would normally like to see, and this is how they build it in China as well, they normally go for the Yule Scepter before the eggs, but DJ just going to go ahead and purchase it here. I'm not going to doubt DJ God, though, don't get me wrong, guys, but, you know, there is a case to be made to dispel the stun, right? So his positioning is going to need to be very important. Of course, a player of his caliber definitely aware of this, but just for you to at home to keep aware of.
Well, of course, the people you're playing against are also really good at landing their spells. So
yes, definitely.
it goes both ways. Aegis expired, like you said. So now, with 3k head for Fnatic, not a big deal, really. It's,
Radiant's
you know,
top tower
3k
is
at
under
28 minutes, not the biggest
Dire's bottom
advantage.
tower is under
What are
attack.
we looking at here? Oh, they actually give the telescope to Jabs, which means Phoenix is still holding on to the clumsy net.
I like the clumsy net on the Phoenix.
Yeah, me too. Especially because you can think Jabs probably, he's probably better with those cast range spells anyway.
Yep. Orchid completed. We nearly have the BKB on Storm now up.
I must say the Supernova's cast range is really not that amazing. Like, I don't know if you can really save people from Winter's Curse with just that.
I mean, true, granted. I don't know about the Winter's Curse save, sure, but I mean, all things considered, you know, you are saving an ally and throwing them in your egg. I think that's a pretty good cast range for that. Looks like Boom have smoked up here together, and they have, trying to bait FBZ down bottom.
Dire's
Both
middle
teams kind of
tower
an
is under
inkling
attack.
of where the other team are. Yeah, you can see that Boom, they draw where Fnatic is, but unable to catch them, they're just gonna go for the tower instead.
Indeed.
Interesting ward. By the way, nice thing for Fnatic is that Boom is forced to put these kind of strange wards because they want to make sure that the Beastmaster just doesn't remove them with his
Dire's
Necro
middle
3.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
definitely.
Only Necro won this game actually. He hasn't really gone for more.
Oh, fascinating. I thought that was a Necro 2. Hyde gonna get silenced here. Actually, didn't dodge it with the ability there. Now they're gonna be able to blow him up quite easily. Oh, the leash is not gonna be too good here. On the backlines goes Makoto though, popping the BKB, trying to nuke through Jabs. Instead, he's gonna get saved by the Supernova. So at least they force that one out. But a very nice Supernova indeed. So that's a 10-second BKB for the Supernova. I think you take that trade.
And of course, 30 seconds without hide, and you're just going to take a tower. Again, will they think about going for more?
That's a BKB now up on the Storm Spirit. Moon looking quite ready to fight here as we're about to get the minute 30 outpost, and we might have a fight for this top one, still controlled by Fnatic.
Oh, Boom. Can they get this one in time? Looks like they won't. Oh, by the way, check it out. There's a Craggy code just hanging around here.
Where is it?
Bottom,
yeah, there it is.
The Radiant Outpost.
Blink Dagger now for Kez Cute, so he can be position himself a little bit nicer, probably get off some nice curses here. Still pierces BKB, of course, fully, so that could potentially be game-winning for them here. As we,
Slightly surprised that... oh yeah, they got... That's a free tier 3 neutral item for the Radiant side. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, you could have given... It might be something that Winter Wyvern could have used. He's actually not holding on to any neutral items.
Ah, you are right. Maybe there's something flying out right now. I think his team just pinged him. Nope, not yet.
I mean, he's a strong, confident Wyvern who doesn't need any neutral items. He's like, nah.
No, I do. Yes, that's right. I'm a strong, confident dragon. He's a wyvern, not a dragon, but still close enough. All right, any other big items yet? Let's see. We got one BKB. It should be a second BKB. Where is Moon's BKB? Oh, there it is.
I mean,
okay.
to be fair, the only thing he might consider using is the Trusty Shovel, but that's 100 HP, some maybe bounty runs for your team. Kind of surprised he's really holding on to nothing.
All right, now I like this. DJ's going to go back now for the Vessel. It's just such a good item. It scales so well into the late game. Percentage-based damage, you always take that. Smoke Hank, though. FBZ Smoke will break. Jabs going to be used those spider legs off to the low ground, but FBZ getting aggressive here. He's going to only get one in the arena here, and the Sunray will be coming out. Nice silence onto two. There's the Infest Bomb onto Phoenix. They want to try and blow it up before the egg can come off. Icarus dive away, however, is going to prevent that. Now Moon jumping on the back lines. Interrupted, however, as Makoto will be trying to prevent Ice from helping out. BKB activated. Leashed up, though. Can Storm get out of here in time? And no, he cannot hide with the Aghanim Scepter, putting that to good use. There's the Phoenix Sunray inside of the egg here as Makoto will activate his own BKB. Still going to get stunned up, however. Silence to prevent the Icarus dive away. Out from Hyde, though, into the Searing Chains. This is looking like at least a kill here onto the Phoenix. Indeed, it will. Fnatic will lose 3, and with Roche respawning in a minute, it's not that impactful, but a very big fight nonetheless for Boom.
I like how both teams are also going for the Salt Gears, but yeah, they were able to catch Jabs, not able to save. You can see that DJ was thinking, hey, maybe I can get close enough to save, but that didn't work out when he got silence. He had to go out, he had to Icarus dive away, which means he could Icarus dive back in, and then they just caught the Storm, were able to get a kill. Really unfortunate, just 23 Savage was not there the entire fight. He was not there to help out. not there to tank, not there to do anything, and yeah, that was just a little unfortunate for them.
I really liked Makoto's playstyle there. He gets aggressive, he makes sure that Ice can't help out with the roots, and then he goes back to secure the kill onto the Storm Spirit. Very nicely done there as well. Of course, out from Hyde. They commit 2 ultis, but just the control that pierces BKB on Boom's side now is incredible.
And it's going to be pretty close to what time Roshan will respawn. We'll find out in a couple of seconds here. And there you go.
There he is. Should be Aegis and Cheese. Second rush now for the take. And now, if you recall, if you were joining us for last game, of course, this is our elimination matchup here. This is where Boom lost it. This is where they kind of lost the plot, if you recall. There was no buyback on the course. They just went in and kind of got a little bit desperate here. We'll see if Fnatic can try and force the same move here in game number 2. They are smoked up, perhaps ready to go. There's, of course, going to be an observer ward at the ready. Is there a Hawk on the way? There's a Hawk actually scouting them. Soulbind onto 2 as they're going to try and escape now. Chasing them down with the Sunray will be DJ, but that's going to leave Roche on just about half HP here. Boom not going to go down without a fight, however, as they're going to be positioned all up on their respective cliffs.
By the way, we haven't mentioned this, but there's an Aghanims on the Grimstroke.
Oh my god, yeah, there is.
He's got a Dark Portrait though. Like, what the hell is that?
That's a pretty good item. That's a pretty good item. Especially, it's 160. It's basically like a single target wall illusion, if you're not aware of it. As Boom continuing to try and nuke down Roche. It's pretty good with the against the lifestealer this game. You can pick up one of his own copies here. 23 Savage getting aggressive. Stun will be dodged out. However, there's going to be on the back line. Dream Coil onto 2. The Winter's Curse to follow up. It's not ideal, but it will lock down the Storm Spirit into the arena. Spear of Mars to keep him locked down. However, the Supernova is there in time. They will be able to break through the egg. The Roar, not enough. The control onto Dream ESL is not there. Now 23 Savage trying to do as much damage as he can, but it's all going to be all spread around. Now FBZ is going to have that Infest Bomb at the ready. Dream ESL will pop back out. Still man fighting out to 23 Savage. Makoto onto the back line. Tai doing a good job of locking down Ice. That's going to be the first life burned off of 23 Savage. Ice still alive, kiting out Makoto quite a bit. But now 5 versus 1. Once again, Savage going for the TP out, and he's going to be able to get out. Where did he TP to?
I'm not sure it's the time to taunt though when your entire team is dead. Only your Jabs has the buyback. That was kind of a weird mixture of spells from both teams. The Dream Coil came out, was good, but then the Winter's Curse came out, and you're like, oh, well, thanks, man. That's not what we wanted. At the same time, Phoenix, he took the Storm Spirit into the egg to save him, but he may have just been better off Small Lightning away, so it was kind of like, oh, yeah. It was just, you really don't want to use the Phoenix egg in the middle of the fight. You want to use it around the edges, you know, so people have to walk out of their way to get to you. So
I guess they were just getting a little bit desperate. Maybe the best move there was just to Supernova and then use your Sunray granted by the Ag for the healing and the additional damage. Maybe try and confuse them, then you can get a follow-up Roar. That very chaotic fight. I understand the methodology behind trying to save the core at all costs, but Boom were able to take advantage of that. I mean, Dream ESL, he just does so well against the Egg. Even if you do hit him with the Fire Spirits, he's just always ready there with the Enrage. He's going to keep it on cooldown for this time, as there they go now. Dark Illusion will be going, as Jabs will pay for this one quite heavily. Makoto there now on the Mecha Kill streak, and 23 Savage still. He's got his 9-second BKB, make that. Stun available in 5 seconds, just feeling quite aggressive, as well, he's got a life of his own to play with here.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder if this Aghanim was the best choice. I mean, I like what it does and all that, but he might have just been better off getting something like a Glimmer and maybe even an Aether Lens just so you can get your spells off, because just now he walked in to use his Dark Portrait and just got blown up immediately.
Yep.
Still, he knows more than I do. There must be a point to it.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the item, but you know, I like to generally see that against heroes like an Axe, you know, someone like a Radiance carrier, someone that's really tanky. I guess the Mars does okay. An Underlord, because you do get the passives. So like against an Underlord, that thing is incredibly powerful. And here they go, really bot lane, Kesq looking for Moon, the silence will be there, Ghost Scepter, as there's going to be now plenty of ultis drop, the leash, the coil, through the BKB, do they have the damage is going to be the question. Now the Roar onto Dream ESL, there's going to be the Winter's Curse to follow up, burning through the duration, 23 Savage going to get a double stun here, but they're both magic immune. Now there's going to be the control, the Spear of Mars again getting saved, and onto the Supernova they go. They're going to make some scrambled eggs today. 23 Savage at least able to get the kill onto Hyde and burn the Aegis off simultaneously. This DD rune doing some pretty good work in this fight, but 3 3 dead as Makoto is able to pick off the backlines, and now it's only 23 Savage still alive, and is trying to fight. He's got this BKB trying to teleport away probably here on his second life if he wants to go for it. Instead, he's going to stand his ground and fight just for a little while before he will pop that BKB and get out of harm's way. But 3 straight fights all in favor of Boom.
You know, I'm beginning to think that this Aghanims on Phoenix is a bad item. Like I first went with the Grim, now I'm going for the Phoenix because most times he tries too hard to save his ally, and he ends up just throwing the egg in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas before he was throwing these eggs way more at the edges. So I'm like, every time he wants to save someone, he goes, "All right, I'll just egg you right in front of the lifestealer." And you're like, "No, don't."
Oh, top lane?
Top lane, though.
Yeah, Ice could be in some trouble. He does have the roar and will commit it here, but I don't think he's... Oh, he's got a good damage here onto Makoto, and the slow is a haste rune still available on Makoto. Going for the silence. The cheese will be consumed, and there's going to be the arena. Followed up by the 2. 23 Savages here, though, trying to get in his fights, and the soulbind onto 2 here. Yep, FBZ is going to need to back off to allow Makoto to live through this. With the Sunray, good damage here. Makoto, he's going to die. DJ Sunray this time, he's going to make quite good use of it. Buy out for the Vessel. And after that fight, Fnatic, they're feeling quite confident because both 23 Savage and now DJ will, you know, ignore buyback for now to complete an item.
Yeah, Makoto, he saw this opportunity. He's like, I can get us more further ahead, a little bit too aggressive. It's one of those things that you see in a lot of games where it's like, oh, we're winning, we'll send one of our guys against one of their guys trying to get pick off, and the team just brings all their friends, and you're like, oh, crap, we were winning because we were 5-on-5.
Exactly.
By the way, Kez Cute still does not carry a neutral item.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't want to harp on this, but this is kind of a big deal. How many shuffles would those have been?
Take the stats at least. That's 200 HP for free, basically.
You got a clumsy net as well you can use.
Alright, good damage onto 23 Savage at the very least. No Deso here, but there will be sunning up. That's going to be a Solar Crest, so there's pretty good DPS now. Committing the Roar. It's back off cooldown. Sunray onto the back lines, but they do have a bit of healing. DJ needs to get in a little bit closer for the Spirit Vessel combo. BKB will now be activated as against the wall. Pinned will be 23 Savage, burning the first life off of him. Nice. They have no Roar. They do not have Sunray, but they do have a Supernova. That's going to be the leash now. BKB trying to turn and fight will be 23 Savage. Instead, going to turn and hit buildings here, just keeping him locked down. We still have the Winter's Curse, so that's why Fnatic not so eager to go onto the high ground as Hyde. Maybe trying to bait anyone to go in on him, but they will not. Makoto back in 10 seconds, so Fnatic quite happy with the tier 3, and they will back off.
They got both outposts. They're gonna get 4 bounties. That's a big deal for them. Just able to get everything they could out of the map. And nice. Oh, jabs barely. Good guess though.
Someone's got an illusionist cape. Alright, it's going to be going to now the Wraith King. So you always have to be careful. The first Illusionist Cape can be pretty good at baiting enemies to using ultis on you. Because the thing is tanky, and it looks just like you. So we'll see.
They actually have a clumsy net also on the Radiant side. You can use that with the Soulbind pretty well.
You can. Basically a free rod of Atos.
On 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Faded Brooch on the Winter Wyvern. I'm happy now.
Alright, here's the smoke gank, though. They're going to be making a play. The pings are coming out. Fnatic invading the jungle now. Again, if you're just joining us, elimination match in the semifinals. Winner will move on to face a droid. So quite an important one here. Minotaur Horn, nice one. I think I saw a Ninja Gear dropped on someone. Yep, it's Hyde's now picked it up. Wouldn't mind seeing that on... I don't know, actually.
I mean, it's kind of a good item if you're split pushing a lot, because you can just go invis, but on a... But yeah, Puck could maybe use it, you know, go bottom, throw out a few illusory orbs, no one can see you. I mean, they'll notice that the creeps are dying, but they can't... But it's hard to track you down.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so 23 Savage, his Illusion Escape just about to come off of cooldown now, as there's going to be a jump, very aggressive here onto Kescu. Can he get off the Ghost Scepter? Will it even help? It will not. Now there's going to be the counter engage though, and they did get off the leash here. Soulbind going to be onto 2. Jabs trying to do whatever you can here. FBZ from behind. 3 heroes now caught, but DJ with the heals. Is it going to be enough? It's not for Jabs. Roar now to try and turn the fight as 23 Savage continues to be locked down, continues to just man fight onto Dream Assault. There's going to be now the Supernova onto the back lines. Makoto doesn't really know what to do. Yule Scepter now will be on to move. Moon. They're going to go ahead and reset. However, Makoto is separated and divided and conquered by the rest of the team. Oh, they will be able to catch the Storm Spirit. However, Makoto able to lock him down. Jabs did buy back here with the Ink Swell. Not going to be able to get a kill, however, as Hyde in the middle of many enemy heroes here. 23 Savage still holding on to his reincarnation. Now fighting with this new MKB. Oh, the crit, however, 1,000 crit. The red numbers, they love to see them, as Dreamcell will be able to lifesteal up just back a little bit. Nicely timed. Spear of Mars will continue to lock down this Wraith King. Look at how much damage they're doing to him. The Ink Swell onto 2. Is it going to be enough? The lifesteal, is it enough? Makoto still alive here, and they will be able to get the kill there with the Infest Bomb. The Sunray is a bit late now. Dreamcell with a double kill. DJ trying to do whatever he can from the Logon with the Sunray, but it's not enough, and all 5 heroes now dead and wiped off the face of the earth from Fnatic. Boom, they'll buy back on 1, but that's all they need, and they'll get a full 6 for 1 again. Boom ID just team fighting out of their mind.
Hyde, the entire fight was keeping both supports busy on the low ground. That was really impressive. Just kept on throwing those silences, which are what, 5-second cooldown now. It's like 4-second cooldown. So they weren't able to do anything that fight. Really well played by him. And yeah, buybacks forced up. They just need to wait until the Storm Spirit is up because he's got the 25 talent.
Yeah, I mean, you're not even that scared. There's no Supernova. It's gonna be up soon, but they're just gonna even up the mid-tier barracks, perhaps. Focus on the illusion real quick. Nice dodge there from the Fire Spirit, getting sent out. But they're gonna go for only mainly the mainly barracks here. Ice does have buyback. He's gonna try not to get this forced out. However, he's back in 20 seconds with the Storm Spirit now respawning though. It's gonna be pretty tight here. Boom, looking to make it an even 2 pairs of barracks. As there we go, plenty of remnants being dropped. 23 Savage, is he going to chase much? Not quite. So it's a clean disengage for Boom, and now all of a sudden they find themselves up 14k, trying to force a game number 3 here. Very well played to Boom.
Yeah, and they may consider to have gone more with Moon with the Storm Spirit, but he's been diving and dying.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately for him, they know that Roche will be up relatively soon. It's 20 seconds from now. So it won't be, I mean, they don't know this, but they suspect that Roche will be up pretty soon.
Yep, there's a courier scouting it too.
Boom has a courier, and I think, yep, there you go.
The Ags as well here. They're going to smoke up here on Fnatic, I think I saw. Or was that on Boom that smoked up? I thought I saw someone smoke. Oh, it was a Ninja Gear, I'm sorry. I got baited.
Prince's Knife, pretty damn good item for Boom, if you can catch the Storm Spirit with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's
Moon is very aggressive. That dive, I mean, sure, you get the kill and force a buyback onto the Wyvern, but not much else. Yeah, I mean, you force your team to fight in this really awkward area, too. The arena is really nicely placed. Makoto on the back lines. I think DJ does a good job of recognizing exactly what you said last fight, too, of not just, you know, going in and fighting immediately. Or, I'm sorry, dropping the egg and putting it in a bad position. That one was better placed at the very least and forced them away. Oh, there they go. FPZ will pop that BKB, though. I don't know if that's a 6-second charge or a 5-second charge, but at least it's now on cooldown for another minute here.
Smoke on the Boom. They're trying to get the wraparound here.
This could be big for them. Couriers all over the place, and there's a Hawk now scouting Roche here from Ice, as well as Moon, the only 2 on their team with buybacks. Everyone else is going to be on cooldown. Wyvern does not have buyback either. That's going to be on cooldown, and neither does Makoto. Crucially on cooldown here for another, or sorry, not on cooldown, but needs a little bit more gold for the buyback. So I think he'd be well off to farm that before they look to be fighting for Roche. Level 27 now. So these remnant times, he is going to be very, very hard to catch. At the risk of sounding American, he's going to be harder to catch than a buttered up hog. As here they go now onto Hyde. Infest Bomb, but immediately silenced. Will be the lifesteal. Cannot get off the enrage. Arena of Mars will be dropped now onto 23 Savage. Spear to pin him down. Makoto now back, trying to fight another follow-up silence here. Do they have the damage to finish off the Wraith King? They do not. Now, egg getting dropped. Makoto will be focused on it. You just sit there and think about what you've done, Storm Spirit, as they will use the Winter's Curse onto him, getting a little bit of the taunt action, but now Makoto in a bit of trouble. Does he have the buyback? He doesn't have the buyback by 500 gold. The heal will come out, but Makoto, he will go down 100 seconds without him. He did not finish farming the buyback, got kited out by the egg, and now Fnatic surely will be free to go in and Roche and at least get themselves a lane of barracks. It's up to Boom to try and delay as much as possible here, but Roche is carrying a refresher shard. Maybe give that to 23 Savage, maybe give it to DJ. What are your thoughts?
I think. I mean, 23 Savage will have like 3 lives in the fight. That's pretty damn good. But
Oh no. Dreamcell getting quite aggressive. He does have the buyback at the very least. Look at this. Absolutely getting blown up. He's got the Enrage now at the very least. DJ, they've got nothing to interrupt the Sun right there. The Silence still onto the back lines. Dreamcell trying to do anything, but they've lost now. The Storm Spirit Moon will get focused down. FBC with the Aghanim Scepter makes pretty quick work of him. 22 Savage now trapped in the kennel as they will be able to finish off DJ. He does not have the buyback either. Moon having bought back now, trying to get involved in the fight. 23 Savage with the crit, life stealing. It's absolutely massive, but it's not enough. Again, Moon jumping onto the back line, but KezQ just kited him out. BKB charge will be utilized there. Soulbind here
Nice,
on
Soulbind.
to 2. Is it going to be enough? Do they have the follow-up? Oh, no, the roar. It's going to still be on to Dreamcell. Now high down does have the buyback. Moon continuing to get aggressive here. He does not have a BKB charge available. FBZ completely out of mana, so he doesn't have much more to offer in the fight except for the physical damage. Yule Scepter onto Moon. Oh, if they can catch him here, it would be huge. The Shiva's Guard is slowing them down quite a bit as actually 23 Savage, look at that damage. The Phantom's Embrace doing quite a bit of work, and a Hyde is going to secure the kill there. Oh, it's gone so wrong now for Fnatic, and they're not done yet, actually. They're going to catch 2 here with the coil, and they're actually going to decide to keep on fighting. There's going to be the Minotaur Horn at the very least for Moon, but if the dieback on here surely secures the game, Yule Scepter to try and set up for this. Does he have mana? He does, but the silence comes out too quickly. 2 cores down for Fnatic, and Boom will proceed directly to Roche.
is this? I mean, this might just be game right
I think
now.
it is. I think it is. I don't think they even need to Roche. They surely recognize that that's a dieback on the Storm Spirit. 23 Savage. They don't know that he doesn't have buyback. Oh, they do actually. It should be on cooldown, so they're just gonna go straight into the base.
Ironically, the only person who does have buyback is Ice. It's like, oh well, that's not gonna help you much.
No, it is not.
Just that they kind of had a good engagement at the start, Fnatic. Then somehow they just kept going for it after the buyback came out from. I'm not sure who I mean, it's like such a long fight. It was like 2 minutes. I don't forgot who they picked off, bought back, but went a bit too far into it, and it cost them in the end.
It really did here. Phoenix will be back, so you can maybe try and delay them a bit longer, but certainly Mega Creeps will be pouring into the base here quite shortly. Boom, not letting their foot off the gas, though. They want to force a Game 3. They want a rematch versus Adroit, and Fnatic are standing in their way. For now, though, in they go. The roar onto 2. Nice Icarus dive, but getting silenced here will be DJ. There's going to be the leash, only controlling onto the jabs, but there goes Makoto, as well as another waning rift. The control. Phoenix going to get ulted here by the Winter's Curse, and the GG will get called. Fnatic, they will fall in game number 2 to Boom Esports. The team fight is nearly flawless coming out from Boom every single time. Whew. What a game. What a game.
It's crazy. I mean, we got both predictions wrong, but still the main games were